Hello everybody, Scott Smith here from Diamond C Trailers coming to you again. Just wanted to talk to you a minute about some quick sales tips, sales training tips for new salesmen, things maybe you can do on your yard, some sales practices that might help you further the customer experience when you get the opportunity. The first thing I want to talk to you about is if you're a new salesman or if you've hired new salesmen for your dealership, make sure they spend some time learning their product, getting familiar with the product, and walking your yard so that they know what product is on hand. You don't want them to get into a situation when they go to show a trailer that they're stumbling or fumbling trying to find the controls, the latches on how that trailer works or operates, how to fold a gate, how to raise the dump trailer, where the button is to control the lift axle on an air ride. They need to be familiar with the features of those trailers before they get to that point. So let them spend some time studying the specs, get them on the yard, get them through some trailers, make sure they're comfortable with the product that they're selling before they get to the customer, because that's going to make them more confident when the customer arrives and visits with that salesperson. They're going to feel like that person is an expert. They know what they're talking about, they can answer their questions, and they're going to get good service. From there, let's talk about what we need to do once we get to the yard. We're talking to the customer, we've introduced ourselves, we've got a name and number, we've went through all that so that we have our follow-up contact information. We're going to go out, we're going to show them a trailer, whether it be a car hauler, whether it be a fleet neck, whether it be a dump trailer. They need to know the trailers that they're showing and be comfortable with them. Other thing they need to do, and whether this is going to be on your setup people, on your sales people, or on your shop, have the trailers show ready when a customer walks on the yard. You don't want to walk up to a dump trailer like this here. How's that operate? Well, we walk up and the first thing we see is the tires are still laid in the bed of the trailer. We haven't set it up. Well, I'd really like to see how it goes up and down. Okay, well, let me show you that. And they pop open the lid. And, oh, wait a minute, the battery's not hooked up on this one. Let's check another one and see what we got over here. Once those trailers come in, take time, prep them, put the wheels and tires on them, hook the batteries up, charge the batteries if needed, grease everything, check the lights, make sure all the lights are working. Go ahead and do that final inspection, more of a pre-delivery inspection, pre-yard setup inspection. Have those trailers looking like you're ready to display them and do a demo or walk around them and talk about them while they're on your yard. You know, some things that we look at when we talk, and as we look at this trailer here, I like when it goes to a dealer, you look at the grease dirt. Hey, it's obvious they grease that at the factory. But when you're showing these trailers, pivot points on dovetails, jacks, go ahead when you're setting that trailer up, wipe that grease off. You don't want a retail experience. Customer comes out, they lean up or rub up against something, they get grease all over their arm or on their pants. It's not a pleasant experience. So take a few minutes as you're setting those trailers up, clean them up, check the obvious points that may rub, get dirty, go over them. Make sure you've got that trailer ready to show to the customer. That's going to definitely increase their experience. It's going to make a more pleasurable experience for the customer. You're going to get farther with that way. Next thing to do, you know, start at a trailer, whether, like I said, we're gonna look at this fleet neck here because it's sitting out where we can get to it. Make you a plan to show that trailer. Do a walk around on that trailer. Start at the front. Talk about the coupler. Talk about the engineered neck, how that's going to reduce the stress points. Mention the full width tongue box. Go on around that trailer. It's got the dual drop leg jacks. It's got the retractable step. Notice the underslung box, the mid-turn step and light. You've got your rear light bar, the hydraulic dovetail, how all that works. Complete your circle around that trailer where you talk and hit every topic. As you move around the trailer, you're able to see the things, remind you what to talk about, gives the customer an opportunity to ask some questions. Again, it improves the customer's experience. They're learning about the trailer, they're learning the differences in the trailer. It really is going to go a long way to building the customer's image of you and knowing your product when you can hit all those points. So as you're doing your walk around with your customer on the yard, showing them trailers, you're going around, you're telling them about the features, use that time to talk to the customer and understand how they're going to use their trailer, what they're going to pull their trailer with, what they're going to be loading on and off their trailer. Those questions, once you get that information, can help you point the customer in the right direction. I mean, if we walk over here and we look at this particular trailer sitting here, we're looking at a GTU. It's got two 3,500 pound axles on it. Trailer's going to have a GVWR rating of about 7,000 pounds. Does that mean they can haul a 6,200 pound tractor? No, but you'd be amazed how many times we get that phone call here at the office. You know, you got to understand that to start with, you have to take the weight of the trailer out of your GVWR rating. You have to understand the loading capabilities of the trailer and know what they're loading. When you look at this particular trailer, it's got the standard tractor gate on it, but it doesn't have knee supports. When they're loading something fairly heavy that's going to be at the max end of that trailer, you've got to know, you know, when it comes on there, that back axle, the ramp, the hinges are going to take all the stress. You're going to try to lift the front of the trailer and the tow vehicle. It's probably not the best trailer for that application. You may want to look at a trailer that has the knee ramps where you have some support under that gate when they go to load, takes that pressure. Understand the weight ratings of the trailer, know the GVWRs. If you want to investigate that further, we do have a video that's on the portal on your resources tab or on YouTube that talks solely about GVWR ratings. Some good information there for you to have. But again, you want to know the rating, know how that trailer's going to load, know what loading style it is, what they need, what they're going to tow with. And a prime example, back when I was selling tractors, I had a customer show up and I used that 6,200 pound tractor because it happened to be that was what I sold. Customer didn't want to pay to have it delivered. He was going to get his neighbor's trailer, come pick it up himself. And he shows up, he's got this trailer with two 3,500 pound axles behind a minivan. And he's going to haul a 6,200 pound tractor. Had no brakes on it. You know, he's ready to go, and I walk out, he's starting to load it, he's got the van squatted all the way to the ground. I said, guys, this isn't going to work. So you have to understand, some customers are going to come to your lot, they're going to know what they need, they're going to know what works. It's going to be a lot simpler. Some customers are going to come to your lot and think they know what they need. They may need some help. Others may show up at your lot, have never pulled a trailer before, haven't bought a trailer. You're going to educate them from the ground up. So you need to understand the trailers, the options, the capabilities, so that you can square the customer away. And again, you're improving that customer experience. By doing that, the more you get that customer narrowed into the right trailer at the right time, he's going to have a better experience, going to be satisfied. He's going to tell his friends and family, going to give you referrals, send you more business. That's what you're after. Anything you can do to help keep your sales funnel full, you keep leads coming in, whether that be referrals, be through the internet, that's what we're after. The other thing I would touch with you on as the dealers or to your salesmen, internet leads at this time of year. We know everybody's busy, everybody's selling a lot of trailers. I mean, you know, every time we talk to a dealer, man, they're just standing at my counter, I got them stacked up. And that's great. We love to hear it. We love to know you're selling trailers. But don't neglect those internet leads. Understand that those are the people that can keep your sales funnel full 2 months, 3 months down the road. And if you ignore them, you know, I don't have time for that right now. I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to deal with the people that are here. You're going to sell the trailers to the people that are there, but you may wake up and find yourself in another 2 months, 3 months thinking, man, I sure wish I could get some people here. Had you reached out to those internet leads, at least threw a little bait out there for them to study, think about, got them a quote, that's people you can go back, follow up with. Hey, have you made your buying decision yet? You want to come in, sit down, look at trailers a little closer. You know, some people may be scared to get out right now because of the COVID virus. They may not want to be interacting with people, but they're shopping online. Take time to capitalize on those leads and at least set yourself up to have an opportunity at those later when you may need more in your sales funnel. So guys, just to sum it up for you, remember to try and train your salesman on the trailer. Salesman, train yourself. Get out there, know the product, know what's on your yard. When a new load of trailers comes in, go out there, get around them, know what options are on those trailers and know what's arrived on your yard, know what you've got to sell. Make sure you get them through the shop, you get them set up, ready to go, so that when you show that customer, that trailer looks like it's ready to go. Have the wheels and tires on it, charge the battery, have the batteries hooked up where you can show how it dumps or show the power tilt, show the hydraulic jacks. Just make for a better customer experience when they come to your yard to look at the trailers that you want to sell. Have everything clean, have it ready to go, be professional, know your product, and you're going to have better luck selling. Appreciate your time, have a great day, and let's go sell some trailers.